Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Mahatma Gandhi's views on influences corrupting the society. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was an Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist, political ethicist who employed non-violent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule and in turn inspire movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. Examples are Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela. Mahatma Gandhi said that 7 things will destroy us. They were related to political and social conditions. The antidote of each of these deadly sins, as he referred to them as, is an overt, external standard or something that is based on natural principles and laws and not on social values. The first of the 7 deadly sins are wealth without work. What this refers to is getting something for nothing, manipulating markets and assets so you don't have to work or produce added value, just manipulate people and things. The second of the deadly sins, pleasure without conscience. The chief query of the immature, selfish, greedy, and sensuous has always been, what's in it for me? Will this please me? Will it ease me? Lately, many people seem to want these pleasures without conscience or sense of responsibility, even abandoning or utterly neglecting their children and spouses in the name of doing their thing. But independence is not the most mature state of being. It is only a middle position on the way to interdependence, the more advanced and mature state. To learn to give and take, to live selflessly, to be sensitive, to be considerate is our challenge. Otherwise, there is no sense in our social accountability and responsibility in our pleasurable activities. The third deadly sin, knowledge without character. As dangerous as little knowledge is, even more dangerous is much knowledge without strong, principled character. Purely intellectual development without commensurate internal character development makes as much sense as giving a high-powered sports car in the hands of a teenager who is high on drugs. Yet, all too often in the academic world, that's exactly what we do by not focusing on the character development of young people. The fourth deadly sin, commerce without morality. Adam Smith, in his book Moral Sentiment, explained how foundational is to the success of a system is moral foundation. How we treat each other, the spirit of benevolence, of service, of contribution. If we ignore moral foundation and allow the economic system to operate without moral foundation and without continued education, we will soon create an amoral, if not immoral, society and business. Political and economic system is ultimately based on moral foundation. Economies built on the code of ethics alone can serve the society. As Mahatma Gandhi emphatically noted, commerce without morality is a sin. Economies that resulted out of such unfair trade and commerce practice can surely be considered as social evil rather than acclaimed as social upliftment. The fifth deadly sin, science without humanity. If science becomes all technique and technology, it quickly degenerates into man against humanity. Technologies come from the paradigm of science. If there is little understanding of the higher human purposes that technology is trying to serve, then we become victims of our own technocracy. Although we see highly educated people climbing the scientific ladder of success, without the existence of the rung called humanity and leaning against the wrong wall. The sixth deadly sin, religion without sacrifice. Without sacrifice, we may become active in a church but remain to be inactive in its gospel. In other words, they go for the social facet of religion and pity of religious practices. There is no walking with people or going the second mile or trying to deal with our own social problems that may eventually undo our economic system. It takes sacrifice to serve the needs of others. The sacrifice of our pride and prejudice, among other things. The seventh deadly sin: politics without principle. If there is no principle, there is no true north, nothing you can depend upon. The focus on personality ethic is an instant creation of an image that sells well in social, economic marketplace.